Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday Night Baseball on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Astros continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19. Next, Zack Greinke gets the start for Arizona in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Stanton, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he lays off for ball 1. Greinke is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V? Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Lee. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Now at the plate, number 3. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And he misses with it, 1-1. One and two now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Derek Lowry gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Into the box now, Taylor Holman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
Left fielder, Taylor Holman.
First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0. Cliff Holton waits on deck. Pitch on the way. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think Brendan Belton is a guy to watch out for. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Cliff Holton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. There's a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton on the run, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman, number 24.
Ready now, Thomas. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Two out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail this one 1-0. So here's Joe Mauer.
Leading off for the Astros, the catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Lifted the other way to left center. Holman is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Next up for the Astros, Kyle Seager. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Holton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, shortstop, David Lee.
Striding in for Houston, David Lee, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. seared down the first baseline. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Lead at second with 2 down. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Derek Lowry.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
Two out, nobody on. Here it comes. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2. 2-2.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Houston. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Mark Trumbo set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Now the 2-0. It is taken, strike 1. Here now the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 3 calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Joe.
Up next for Arizona, Joe Panik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Seager ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Cox. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. They're down 3-0. At the plate, Joe Munoz, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Number 30 moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Michael Perez. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and 3 driven in. windup and the 0-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Diamondbacks claw back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
This is one of those pitches that will stick with a pitcher for a long time after a game. Here's a hitter who's average at best, doesn't hit for a lot of power, not a great average. He has him down in the count 0-2, and what does he do? Grooves one right to him, and even an average hitter like this will punish your mistakes.
Standing in now, Zach Greinke, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
1 out, nobody on. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Taylor Pullman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder, Cliff Holton.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cliff Holton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch is in there for strike one. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 3-1, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thomas. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. That's popped up. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We're through 3 here in the Valley of the Sun. It's now a 3-1 ball game. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter. Number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. So a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The relay. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So here's Joe Mauer. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Dero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1-0 the count. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Greinke over to first. Runner back standing. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another chance? David Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. 1 run scores. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
The batter, number 30.
With the sacks full right there, it's kind of unfortunate to hit the ball that well and see it bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. All 3 runs might have scored if that ball stayed in the ballpark. Instead, they'll have to just settle for 2 for right now.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Daniel Hudson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, number 30, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. He is on his way home. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. The pitcher, Derek Lowry, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ground ball foul down the left side. A pause and the 0-2 misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 7 and the D-backs 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. Now a swing and a fly ball. Number 30 trying to get there, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Out.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. The 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second
Riding
baseman,
in once again, Joe Panik. He flew out in his last at-bat. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 7-1. Ready once again, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Michael Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Digging in and looking for more, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. Here's a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Drilled on the ground to short. Munoz ranges to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're on top 7-1. Leading off the inning, Joe Munoz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Joe Munoz.
First pitch coming, here it is. Way in front of that fastball. On its way is pitch number 75. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Struck him out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Into the box now, Michael Perez. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Lee. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Brandon Drury will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Brandon Drury.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. In his career, Drury is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 7 and the D-backs 1. Enrique Burgos gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Seager. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in once again, David Lee. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too high. And it's 3-0. The 3-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now to the plate, number 30. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Lee, the runner at second with 1 away. bounced softly in front of the plate. And there's out number 2.
The batter, pitcher, Derek Lowry.
So here now is the pitcher, Derek Lowry, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Men on third with 2 down. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Thomas is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They're on top 7-1. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Taylor Pullman will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, Cliff Holton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, Thomas. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The 0-1. This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The batter,
into the box, number 3. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here's the 2-1 home. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the D-backs 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count still full. 3-2. The next 3-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. 8th home run on the season for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Dallas Keuchel.
Here's first baseman Brandon Belt. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Nope.
A ball and a strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 3 to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman Joe Panik.
Ready for another chance? Joe Panik, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Joe Munoz. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Munoz carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Pitch on the way. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. And this one sails behind him as he bends out of the way. It's ball 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Astros 8 and the Diamondbacks 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Capps will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kiki Hernandez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Kiki Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-0 on the way is a heater in there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
David Lee.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is a sinker in the zone, called a strike. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 2-1 skied in the air to straightaway left. Holman moves over. 2 down. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Ready once again, number 30. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Another try at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Squared that one up just a little late. toward the hole. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up 1st and 2nd here.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Andy Ibanez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Andy Ibanez.
Line drive base hit. Seager rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit to left field right there, D-Row. And it was a terrific play at the plate.
A lot of fundamentals were on display right there, Dan. Nice throw home from the left fielder, and nice aggressive send by the 3rd base coach to beat that one.
Hey, a really good base running. Did a good job of cutting that corner around 3rd base. Able to score on that base hit from left field.
In now, Gary Cox. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Holton going back on it and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 9 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trumbo at the track, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 9 on the year as the blowout continues. Into the box, Michael Lee. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
A high fastball is in there. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a 4th.
The 1-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful. and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Evan Marshall comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Marshall. Now batting, number 3.
Stepping in now, number 3, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Panic takes it in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros on top, 14-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston, number 48, Boone Logan.
Digging in once again, Michael Perez.
Catcher, Michael Perez.
Now the pitch.
Nope,
Lays off 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
One-0 count. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-0 count. The pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Seager fields it cleanly. And now a jump throw against his body. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Kiki Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 1 out, nobody on. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Lifted the other way to left center. Lee ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. We'll get a look at the great Joe Mauer when we rejoin you after the break. 9th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 14-2. So here's Joe Mauer. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. And the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Three-two pitch. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Mauer rounding first, on his way to second now. Now Mauer's going to try to leg out 3. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Mauer at third with nobody out. Yanked on the ground down the line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Into the box, David Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Holman moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
batting, number 30.
Digging in and looking for more, number 30. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, pitcher, Boone.
Stepping in now, Boone Logan, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looped out towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gary Cox.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Cox.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Panic comes up with it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Houston leads this one 17-2. Digging in to try it again, Cliff Holton starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
The 0-1 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cox is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Number 24.
Striding in once again, Thomas 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a knee-high fastball. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's a strike. Taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. Lee is there. Makes the catch. And that's the ball game.
Wow. Another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball. And that's just what they're giving us.
17-2 in tonight's game. The Houston Astros get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Derek Lowry earns his 5th winner of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Zach Greinke allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.